Hey guys, it's Kaz here, aka Cats and Camera, and today I'm doing the diversity awareness tag. So I saw this tag over on Tanner's channel, Tanner's Books and Beyond. I'll link his video down below. The original is by Green Eggs and Sam, so again I will link her video down below as well, so you can check that out. So there are 10 questions in this tag. 2 of them are just kind of talky ones and the rest of them are books, so I'll just get into it. Question 1 is, why does diversity matter to you? Everyone deserves a voice and deserves to be heard, and honestly, if we're talking YA, then me as a cis white girl, I'm even more prevalent than cis white boys, so everybody should see themselves in books. The second question is, find a diverse author. I had quite a few options for this, but I went with Alex Sanchez, who is a gay Mexican American who writes about gay Mexican Americans. You should definitely check out Alex Sanchez's work because I think he's a great author, and he's not viewed as much on BookTube as some other authors are, so check him out. Question 3 is, find a diverse main character. And for this one, I've gone with The Alex Crow by Andrew Smith. And in this, we follow Ariel, who is the sole survivor of an unnamed Middle Eastern village that was attacked. So, yes, Middle Eastern main character. Question 4 is, find a book with a cast full of diverse characters. And I've got 2 for this one, because why not give more than 1 if I can. And the first one, the rest of us just live here by Patrick Ness. In here we have our character with anxiety and OCD tendencies, we have a black character, we have a gay character. So there's quite a few different people in here represented. And also it's not a Cats and Camera video without mentioning Chew. So Chew, here we have our main character Tony is obviously Chinese American. We have a gay character, we have black characters, we have a bisexual character, we have strong females in here, we have overweight characters, we have a couple of little references towards one of his siblings that says brother/sister, so a non-binary character who is also a drag queen sometimes. So it's very diverse. The author is white, but the artist is black. So if I've not already given you enough reasons to check out Chew, then hopefully that was a good reason. Question 5 is, find a book where a diverse character is not a stereotype. And again, I've gone for 2 for this because why not give all the recommendations? But 1, I've gone with The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. In here we have Star as the main character, who is black, but she's not a black stereotype. She has a lot of different aspects to her personality. She's really well-rounded and well-written, and she has strengths, she has weaknesses, she questions herself sometimes, and yeah, I'm sure most people have heard about this anyway, but if you haven't checked it out, then check it out. And also I've gone for Apollo in The Trials of Apollo, who is bisexual, but he isn't this promiscuous character who wants to get with all women and all the men. He just mentions it in passing that he's liked boys and he's liked girls, and he's been in love with a boy and he's been in love with a girl, and it's no big deal, and yeah, he's not a stereotype of a bisexual. Question 6 is, find a character with whom you can identify. This one was kind of a hard one because I see myself in bits and pieces in books, but nothing came to mind straight away, so I had a look on my shelf, and again I've picked up 2 books for this one, and those are Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell and The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. So I'm quite a socially awkward, socially anxious person. I'm not good in big crowds if I don't know people. I'm really quiet if I first meet somebody. Later on I'm a chatterbox, but yeah, I get really overwhelmed with emotion, and I get really emotional sometimes. And I guess these books both have people that are a bit anxious, have a bit of anxiety, and are a bit more quiet than other characters. I just overthink stuff a lot of the times, and basically my go-to, it's really annoying, but if I ever feel overwhelmed or annoyed or upset, or even if I don't feel like any of those things are happening, but I cry. I cry all the time, and it's really annoying, but it's something I can't help, so yeah. Question 7 is find a relationship with different diversities. Again, I've gone with 2 here. I could have gone with more, but the second one I wanted to talk about a little bit, so I thought I'll just go with 2. The first one I've gone with Half Bad Trilogy by Sally Green. In here we have a gay character, and we also have another character that he starts a relationship with who is either bisexual or pansexual. I was going to put maybe Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda in here because one of the love interest is black gay guy, but I just wanted to talk about Openly Straight by Bill Konigsberg. Now this, I think, is the best portrayal that I've ever read of somebody who is sexually fluid. We all know there's a scale, and some people are straight, some people are gay, people are in the middle, but I thought the way that this book handled a guy who had feelings for another guy and wasn't really sure what it was about, and kind of the acceptance of being able to be sexually fluid, and I thought it was really great read. You don't really see it often. It's either somebody thought they were straight and then they met someone like, oh actually I must be gay, or it's a I like girls and boys kind of thing. But I felt like this, the whole process going through the whole book, was really well written, and yeah, check it out if you haven't already, and I'm looking forward to reading the next book. Question 8 is find a book with a disabled character, either physical or mental. Here again I've gone with 2 books, both by the same author actually, and the first one is Stick by Andrew Smith. Stark, nicknamed Stick, our main character in here, was born with only one ear and he can only hear out of one side of his head. That is something that is brought up all the way through the book. Sometimes he can't hear people, sometimes he snatches different bits of the conversation. So I thought it was kind of interesting and different to read that sort of point of view. He also has this thing about wearing hats because he feels weird that if people can see that he only has one ear and always wants to grow his hair long and stuff like that. So yeah, we have Stick there. And then also 100 Sideways Miles, again by Andrew Smith. This one, our main character was in an accident when he was younger, and because of that he started having seizures. So throughout this book, again, it's something that happens at various points throughout the book. He has these seizures, and yeah, it's kind of a main arc of the story, but also not the only thing that happens in here, if you understand my meaning. But yeah, it was good to read from that sort of point of view, and the sort of the feeling of it happening, and then how he feels afterwards, and how angry it makes him and vulnerable and stuff like that. So question 9 is find a book with an LGBTQIA+ character. Again, I've gone with 2 books here. First up, I've got The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson. I've not read this yet, so I don't know how well it sort of portrays the characters in here. But this, as you can probably tell by the cover, has a male to female trans character. Again, I've not read it, so I don't know how well it's portrayed, but I'm looking forward to reading it anyway. And I thought, why not also include the graphic novel Love is Love. This is by tons of different people. It's loads of different mini comics, and it has an array of different things in here. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things going on here. We've got a whole plethora of people in the LGBTQIA community. We've got loads of different bits and bobs. And question 10 is reflection. How hard was it to find these books? Now, I'm sure if you've seen some of my recent videos, you know that the sexuality side of things wasn't hard to find, but it was a little bit harder to find sort of the disabilities sort of books. But I have got some more in here, but most of them it's more psychological rather than physical. I feel like overall I do have quite a few diverse books. Again, like I say, most of them are sexual diversities, but yeah, I'm looking forward to reading more books from all of these different diversities, and I hope you are too. So I'm going to tag a couple of people, but also if you want to do this, then feel free to have a go and check out your books to see if you can find the different diversities in there. But I'm going to tag the September issue and Sage Knows What's Up. Check those two channels out, I will leave them down below. Again, if you want to do it, then feel free to tag yourself as well. Or if you don't want to do the tag, then comment down below some of your answers for some of these questions, and maybe I'll get some recommendations. If this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, please check out some of my other videos, and if you carry on enjoying those, then please subscribe, that would be awesome. Anyway guys, I will see you in a few days with another video. Bye.